Islam Sheikh Dwayne Baffa, my Moorish American Nation and family. I'm at the post office. When I clocked in, I changed my clothes. So at Burger King. And after I changed my clothes and went on the floor, I clocked in about 5 minutes till approximately. Phyllis starts saying she smelled the scent. She smelled it, so it's so strong. And she said, "Do you want?" And she started, and in front of the employee, she said, "Do you?" I think she said was in this reference. "Do you want to clock out or go home?" And I said, I just stayed quiet. And then I said, "I'm not." She's, I said, "I'm not clock." I mean, I told her, I said, "I'm not clocking out. But you can clock me out, but I'm not clocking out because I haven't done anything wrong. I can't stop her from clocking me out like she has done before, but I haven't done anything wrong because I don't have the Palo Santo oil." And then she clocked me out as though I gave her permission, but I didn't give her permission. She decided to do that on her own again, and I'm not wearing any Palo Santo oil. I wash my hair. Even though my hair doesn't even smell like it was being washed like it was before. But like many times, black Negroes or African Americans, I should say, males, when she does these sort of things, are usually somewhere. Either I just waited on a black male or African American male, or they had just left. And so Thomas came in after me. Mindy was working, and she asked Mindy, she said, "Mindy," and I stood next to Dora, who is from El Salvador, and I spoke to everybody. And anyway, she said, "Mindy, you smell it?" And Mindy didn't respond verbally, but it looked like she nodded her head. And once again, she said, and I changed my clothes when I got there, so because I had planned to send another letter to Burger King Corporation again, and but I didn't want to be late. So when I went into Burger King, I changed my clothes. I made sure I washed under my arms, and I put some the same moisturizer I've been using for years. And even this past few days, everything in my room in reference to scent has been used for years. Everything, whether it's food, whatever, for years and years and years. I made sure these past few days. So what I'm demonstrating is her. I think she's being very deceitful, and I think she, like many times I have said, it's like she was trying to wait to see if I'm giving her permission, because when she said that, I was like, "You can clock me out, but I'm not clocking myself out because I haven't done anything wrong." And when I said that, I'm saying that I don't have the Palo Santo oil. I told her this many times before when she said she smelled the scent, and I kept telling her I'm not wearing the Palo Santo oil. I stopped wearing it when she told me that if I came back to work with it on, that I was going to be clocked out, that I won't be able to work there. So I stopped wearing it. I don't have it in my hair, don't have it on my body, So, and it's definitely not in my clothes. Imani washed my uniform yesterday. So even if he didn't wash it, it still would not be in my clothes. So I know that this, a lot of times when she behaved this way, predominantly has been African American males, customers that I waited on. So now I just saw Spanish speaking that comes in Burger King quite a bit. So but I have before seen those when I'm sending paperwork to Burger King, seeing those that come into Burger King come in here. And so I think I have to be careful, because they could try to get a lawsuit. But there's a customer in here that comes into Burger King quite a bit. He speaks Spanish. And so if I was to videotape him, he could try to get a lawyer or so forth. Because many times those that speak Spanish, whether they're from Mexico, El Salvador, or whatever, in reference to sex trafficking, if I speak of such things, some around the room, they start saying, "I love you," and then start trying to demonstrate, or they could be used to get a lawsuit. And I want to keep saying sex trafficking because that's one of the reasons why this pale skin that had a dog was actually harassing me with no leash. He kept telling me to be quiet, shut up, be quiet, shut up. I was like, what is he talking about? I had just posted a video about sex trafficking in Annapolis, possibly money laundering and other criminal activities that unnaturalized United States military, Navy, and Army and police could be involved in. Also, I was speaking about other criminal activities that I noticed that could be possibly. And the pale skinned guy, he just, kept following me with no leash, saying, shut up. That very next day, after I tweeted this. Now, it wasn't like, I'm walking away from him. I don't know him, don't know anyone personally. I'm on higher ground. He just started following me with his dog, saying, shut up. Like I said something to him in reference that he needed to tell me to shut up about, or I addressed him or whatever. But I did tweet about possible sex trafficking and other criminal activities, especially with artificial intelligence and humanoid robots, and also hearing them saying brother around the room just that night before. Anyway, it is, and when you unnaturalize, in reference to the military, you can see how, and so the Spanish speaking is walking by now, but I'm not going to videotape him because, like I said, when you unnaturalize in the United States military, you have been trained in psychological warfare and other forms of war tactics that's supposed to be used to protect the citizens on this landmass who are reclaiming or pursuing their actual freedom, not to be used as terrorists or to subjugate so that you can be a part of their lives or their ancestral background. So now I'm about to send Burger King Corporation, and once again, I did not give Phyllis permission to clog me out. I changed my clothes. I made sure I washed up and everything. My hair doesn't smell like anything because it doesn't have a scent to it. So I was like, okay. And she just started complaining. She even went to Mindy. Mindy did not verbalize and say, yes, she smelled me. But I looked like she nodded her head like Dora did that day. But I'm not sure. So I'm going to send Burger King another letter, and I'm not accusing Burger King of being part of sex trafficking, but on this video.